finishes strong.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
To Durant. Kyrie Irving. That's 3 now on 4 shots. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. He will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Brogdon. Deep right corner to Brogdon. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. That misses with a second to go. We have reached the break in this pivotal Game 5. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. The Pacers were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Indiana Pacers. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Irving to Harden. Domantas Sabonis sends it away. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Brogdon. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. Brogdon. Here comes the screen. DeAndre Jordan swats it. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
It goes down.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Harden with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Irving. Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Fine to shoot. Harden to Durant. Can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Hey, watch the screen left.
To Brogdon. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Scores from the post.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Nets have the basketball. Miles Turner able to recover with the block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Miles Turner. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds.
Take care of the ball.
Irving. Well defended. Nothing going here on that drive. And scores. Strong take.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And the nice finish at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Knocked loose. Pacers have it. And throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Kevin Durant has it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him. But what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
To Jordan. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Jordan. It's rebounded by Indiana. Gets it in the right corner. Brogdon. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Off the assist.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
It's Brooklyn's ball. To Irving. Knocked loose. Jordan. Kyrie Irving. He's now 4 for 6.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Screen coming. Whoa! What a finish!
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Knocked loose, and that's going to get out of bounds. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Here's Durant for 2. And a putback slam.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Count the bucket for 2.
No doubt about where that one hit.
And scores.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Durant. To Jordan. Shot won't go. The monster stuff.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Now the Nets going to take it in a 2-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute.
Kyrie with the rock. Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Irving, down low to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it. throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Kyrie Irving tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Jordan. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To the outside. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Brooklyn's got it. Jordan. And count the basket.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
You know what I liked about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana. To Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Brogdon. Shot clock winding down. Top of the key. To Brogdon. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. The former second-rounder Brogdon continues to amaze.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. The screen sets him up for 2.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Lays it up and in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Three-quarters complete. The Nets have the lead. So the Pacers with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
Five to shoot for Indiana. Kyrie Irving pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Off the assist.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
And finishes strong.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Kyrie across the timeline. Leads one. Miles Turner with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kyrie. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Here comes the screen. Goes to the left side to Turner. Going to launch beyond the arc. Advantage to the D. Miles Turner, no good. Nets have it. To Jordan. Slam dunk.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Beyond the arc for three. Hits the trifecta.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Miles Turner sends it away. That's his third block this evening. Looking for his man. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay.
Play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Another follow. Stays out. To Turner. Swings it. To Turner. Kicks it around the perimeter. That's a 24-second violation. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Turner. And count the basket inside.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
It's a big finish.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Turner. From long range, buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
Pressure on the defense. You can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Brogdon. To Turner. DeAndre Jordan, huge block. Fourth this contest. Harden picked up by T.J. Warren. T.J. Warren rejects it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To Turner. Brogdon. Here comes the screen. In a flash, scores at the rim.